Hey everyone, how you doing today? My name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for coming by and checking out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to be doing a review of the Lifedoo Urod Fire Pro. You're going to ask, well, where is it? Well, I have it right here in this bag, believe it or not. And you might say, well, what exactly is the Urod Fire Pro? Well, it's a portable grill, or it could be used as a camping stove, or it can also be used as a fire pit. So it's basically three things in one, and what I really like about it already is how compact it is. It's pretty heavy, you know, it weighs just over 17 pounds, but look how nice it fits in the bag that they send you with it. It's nice and flat, and so very easy to put in the trunk of your car or in the back of your camper. I wouldn't really recommend this for backpacking because it is just so bulky and heavy. But instead of lugging around a Weber kettle, a grill, or even a bigger, bulkier camping stove, especially if you like to go camping maybe out a little bit off the beaten track where you don't have an actual fire pit, you can use this as a fire pit and also as a camping stove and also as a portable grill. So I mean, it's a great little thing that you can just slide in your car in the trunk or underneath the seat. It's real easy. Well, you know what? Stick around. I'm going to put it together. We're going to check it out. And in the back here, I got some burgers sous vide cooking. We're going to finish off those burgers on this. We're going to use it tonight as a portable grill to get a nice sear on them. And we're going to see how this thing works. So stick around. I'm going to take it out. We're going to put it together. We're going to see how it works. Let's get cooking. Alright guys, I'm going to take this out now of the bag and we'll show you exactly what's going on here. So basically it's one big tray with all the other components. Let me just, I don't want to rip this bag. One thing I don't like already, the bag is very nice as a carrying case here, but I mean, it's a little bit of a struggle. It came in the box outside the bag and I put everything together and slid it in the bag, but I mean there's very little room. They could have made it maybe another inch wider in diameter, so it would have been easier to fit inside the bag. Okay, so I'm going to kind of go through all these components here and show you what's going on. So we got the bottom part here, which is where you rest your charcoal. We got the grill surface here, the grill tray, and then let me turn this around. They designed this so you have handles on both sides of the grill, and actually all four sides of the grill, but it's very, very heavy. That's the only thing. You got two of these supports for the grill surface. All right, let me pick this up if I can. You see, they got it in the handle here, so you can just carry the whole thing like this. But like I said, this is the heavy part. It's just over 17 pounds. So we got this part right here. This is basically the base part that you're gonna put, and I like that because if you are setting up a fire pit, or you're using it as a grill and you're outside in the woods, you don't want to leave a big mess. You want to leave the area just like you left it or how it was before you came. So when you're done putting the grill together, we're going to rest it on this surface, so if any ash or anything falls out, which will eventually as the fire cooks through, it's going to fall on this tray. Makes it nice to clean up. Makes it very nice so you're not going to make a mess of wherever you're using this Fire Pro. Okay, so you've got two side units like this right here on a handy stand. You see it says Lifedoo. So you have two of those. And then we get the sides right here. Now one thing you'll notice when I'm looking at this, like I said, it's pretty heavy. This is food grade stainless steel, 304, and it's 3 millimeters thick. So I think it'll last a very long time. In fact, it'll probably last longer than this right here. I bet you'll probably be able to order replacements through the company. I haven't seen those on their website, but I'm sure they'll probably offer that, because I think this part here, being so thick and heavy, will last a very, very long time. So let me show you how we put this together. Alright, so before we put it together, the first thing I wanted to show you is that on each side of the side plate here, we have 4 notches. And this is where we're going to put the other sides in. They're already, you know, you got a little groove, you slide them in and then you push them down to lock into place. So if you use the ones that are on the far edge, it's gonna give the area the most room. So that's what you want to set it up like if you're using this as a fire pit, especially if you're using chunks of firewood, because now you want it open as much as possible. Tonight, I'm just going to be grilling some burgers, so I'm going to be using the ones that are going to put the sides a little bit closer, mainly because it's going to be able to fit this grill top plate perfect, so I don't have to worry about, because you know, if you put it all the way on the outer edge, you're going to have around 1.5 inch, 2 inch gap on each side, which is going to make it a little bit more difficult to flip burgers. So anyway, you take one side, and this is probably the hardest part, it's just getting these plates in, but it's very, very easy. So we take the side like this, and like I said, I'm going to be using the inner one here. You slide it in, you slide it down, just like that, kind of hold it in place. We'll do the second one right here, just like so. And now we take the other side, and this is the most complicated part. It'll be better if you had a friend that can help you, but you can do it yourself. Let me get it off here, okay? And just one at a time here. There we go. And now this one. And we make sure to push down, just like so. So there you go. I didn't mention, this company, Lifedoo, is out of Australia, and they were very nice to send me this free of charge, okay? But I am going to give you my honest review once we start firing it up and see how it works. But so far, I have to say, it looks pretty heavy duty. And it looks like it's got enough airflow here to allow those flames in a fire to have plenty of oxygen. All right, so next you take the base plate. This is where you're going to pour the charcoal or the wood pieces, just so it doesn't all fly on the bottom. Like so. And like I mentioned, we have the tray here. We're gonna put the tray on here. And we place that right there in the tray. And now, as any ash comes down, it's not going to disturb the ground. It's not going to catch grass or anything else that might be flammable on the ground on fire, because you got it on this nice tray to protect everything. And then last but not least, we got our surface here. Push it a little bit forward so you can see. And there you go. There is your camping stove or portable grill. Now, if you're using like a cast iron pan, like say you're frying some eggs or bacon, you can see this is not super sturdy. So they give you these two support rods here that you can use to place, just to kind of offer a little bit more support. And you have various notches here on the side in which to place them. So now, this is much more durable if you're putting some weight on here. A big coffee pot, a big cast iron frying pan. So I really like that. This is the 2nd generation stove from Lifedoo. And one thing I already like about the company, just in my initial little bit of homework I did before doing this video when they sent me this stove, was they say right here in their bag too, that every user is our designer. Now what does that mean? That means they really like to hear feedback. Being a 2nd generation, this one is a little bit better than the original one that they first came out with. The original one they first came out with did not have the notches on the side here for the grill surface. So it could slide off and on. And a lot of people will say, man, this thing gets hot, and if I pull the pot or something and it goes like this and I don't have some kind of grill glove on, you know, it could be a dangerous situation. So they listened to the people, and now the 2nd generation one has little slots to lock it in place. So if you did it like this, now you can put a frying pan or a coffee pot on this side, and you still have a grill surface over here to cook whatever other food, burgers or hot dogs or steaks or what have you, chicken. So very, very nice. And as if you were going to be using this as a fire pit, you want to obviously turn it like this. You obviously want to put it so instead of being like this, it's a little bit further out, and that gives you a bigger internal area here in which to put fire logs or big chunks of wood, so you can have a nice little fire pit that you can roast some marshmallows, or just to kind of to hang around with the lawn chairs at night, keep yourself warm. So anyway, let's go outside. I'm going to be using charcoal today. I'm not going to be using firewood because I am cooking on it. So let's go outside. I'm going to get a chimney full of charcoal lit up, and then we'll get this thing going. And then, like I said, I got some burgers in the sous vide machine. They're just about done. We're going to be making some bacon cheeseburgers tonight for dinner. I'll meet you guys outside. I put a couple pieces of cherry woods in there with some coals. All right, here we go. We're going to dump it right on top here. Give it a few minutes to cook. Oh yeah, look at that. All right. All right, that's looking good. Now I'm just going to put this grate on. Sometimes when they're brand new, they have some chemicals on them from production. We'll just let this kind of heat up for a second. I'll go grab the burgers. Meet you guys back here in a minute. All right, so this is what's for dinner. The smoky cheeseburgers, sous vide at 135 for a couple hours. I got some cheddar cheese, some Swiss cheese. We got some onions, a tomato, lettuce, some bacon.
Smoked bacon. Smoked
bacon from J&E Meats, as well as the meat there for the burgers. And yeah, these are going to be good. Meet you guys outside. All right, it's been around maybe 12, 13 minutes. It's kind of calmed down. The wood's caught fire. You see the ash came right underneath. Perfect. I love that little tray. Kind of looks cool too. Side view. Lifedoo. So far it's looking good. All right, I'm going to throw these burgers on. All right, these aren't going to take very long. Just going to, let's see, we got 4 burgers. Let's see. One there. One there. One there. Ooh, it's hot. And one there. All right. I'll give this maybe around a minute and a half, and we'll flip them, and then I'll add the cheese. All right, be back in a minute. All right, it's been around a minute. Trying to move them a little bit here. I don't want them to stick. Get them over some flame. Yeah, here we go. All right. I'll give them another 25, 30 seconds. We'll flip them. Be right back. All right, I'm putting the cheese on here. Woo. First we're putting the cheddar. Ooh, it's hot. This is going to take long. And then the Swiss. It's going to come off quick here. All right, guys. Woo. We'll be back. All right, I just took the burgers off. Man, that thing put a really good sear. And you can see the ashtray underneath. Doing its job perfectly. I don't see any ash anywhere else. Glad I had this table saw here to use as a table. Otherwise, I'd have to be on my hands and knees filming. But yeah, I'm just going to let this kind of burn out. But so far, I have to say I'm impressed. You could definitely use this as a grill, like I just did. And I could see with those support rods as a camping stove. And then obviously with big chunks of logs or little chunks. Yeah, it'd be a great campfire. It's putting off a lot of heat. So, yeah, so far I have to say I like it. All right, guys, let's go check out those burgers. All right, we have some bacon here. We're going to assemble some of these cheeseburgers. We got Kyle's is in the middle because it's got ketchup, mustard, and mayo.
And it will not have tomato.
And Monica and I just have the mustard and mayo. So we're going to start by putting some bacon. Oh, look at that big piece of bacon. Woohoo!
Okay, and we'll put 2 here.
Oh man.
I'm trying to make it all fit.
This is going to be a mouthful trying to even take a bite of this burger.
No.
Wow. Okay.
2 there. And then we're going to go ahead and put some...
well, I like red onion, I think.
What should we do? Red onion next?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the lettuce is going to have to go on top because... Okay. Well, you're not going to be able to see all the good stuff going on.
We'll pile it there.
There you go.
Red onion. And then we'll get some on Sorry, I'm slow at this. Make it look nice.
Yeah.
And taste nice.
That's
There we
right.
go. Okay.
You
Now,
can put onion on the last one. Oh, there you go.
I'm doing it.
All right. Thought you forgot. Thought you were moving on.
Just getting it all separated. All right.
And then I guess a tomato on each one, and then some lettuce. Be done.
Okay, you want tomato next?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think the lettuce is going to have to be on top because otherwise we're not going to be able to see anything.
Got it.
Oh yeah, there we go. Man. All right.
All right, then we're gonna...
Oh yeah, Kyle doesn't like tomato.
No,
All right.
that was my thought.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna...
You're going to put just a whole leaf on there.
Yeah.
All right.
It's easier
Why
that way.
not?
All right.
All right, put the tops on there. Let's take a look. Oh my goodness. All right, well there we go. Made with the Lifedoo stove.
There you go. Thanks, Lifedoo.
Fire pit, yeah. All right, we'll be back in a second. All right, guys, I just wanted you to see the inside of this burger. Hope if it doesn't all fall apart on me. Look at that, perfect, medium rare, fully cooked. Oh my goodness. With a nice char on it from that grill, I have to say. All right, just wanted you to show you that. All right, so done eating the burgers. They were delicious. It's been around maybe 45 minutes sitting in there having fun with the family, but I came out here. It's almost done. And again, you can see the ash falling there. Good feature, I like that. So I'll let it cool off. We'll disassemble it. I'll give you my final thoughts in a minute. All right, welcome back. It's the next day. I let this cool off overnight in my garage. Of course, I didn't want to deal with it with hot coals. But thanks to this nice tray on the bottom, it was very easy. I just banged everything, got all the ash out of there, dumped it into the trash. I rinsed everything under cold water, wiped it down, and yeah, now I'm going to put it all back together in the tray, all the components, and back into this nice bag / carrying case. And like I said, it's a little bit of a tight squeeze, so I got to be careful. I don't want to rip the fabric here. But I could have made that just a little bit bigger. But other than that, I have to say so far, I am very impressed with the one cook with this Lifedoo Urod Fire Pro review. So if you're looking for something that you can easily fit in the trunk of your car, or of your truck, or of your camper, that's going to work as a portable grill, a camping stove, and a fire pit, this might be your solution. I really think it's pretty cool. It's very heavy duty. You know, it's the 304 stainless steel, 3 millimeters thick. The only downside is it's heavy, so just over 17 pounds, but I guess you want it to be that heavy to be able to handle multiple uses, and I think this would last a very, very long time to come. So thanks again, Lifedoo, for sending me this. I really appreciate it. If you guys are interested, I'll leave a link below to their website as well as their Amazon page. You can go check them out. And we'll see you next time. I appreciate you stopping by. Please hit the little icon in the bottom to subscribe to my channel to check out other cooking and review videos, as well as my website, ericsmokingbbq.com. We'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.